Okay, so let's review the familiar chords in the C box without hitting the 7. Here's your 7. You know, you can do this thing with 4, 7, 2. Okay, so it's the purple notes plus the 7 minus the 6, but that's not a familiar chord. So let's just talk about familiar chords. There's 6 of them. There's the 1, the 4, and the 5, and there's the relative 6 of the 1, which is the 6th. There's the relative 6 of the 4, which is the 2nd, and there's the relative 6 of the 5th, which is the 3rd. So it's C and its relative 6 A minor. Okay, E shaped F and its relative 6, the D minor, and then G shaped G and its relative 6, the E minor. So those are the shapes we're going to be working with. 2 fingers for the E minor, okay? 3 fingers for the F, E-shaped F. 3 fingers for the G-shaped G. 3 fingers for the A minor shaped A minor. 3 fingers for the C. That's it. Those are the familiar 6 chord shapes. Everything else is shape fitting. Knowing which chords to play that you want to play and fitting the chords in. So let's look at the key of C. Let's look at the majors. So we got, remember we got cage C, A, G, E, D, right? Alright, so let's zoom in on the A box and just look at the major. We got an A-shaped major 5 root 3 right there in the A box. Okay, and then we have, go over to the G box, we've got a root shaped major, G-shaped major, root 3, 5. See how easy it is? Then we go over to the E box. We've got root, double root on the G box and the E box, share that double root. So we got 5 root 3 on the E-shaped box. Okay, so that's our familiar major shapes. And the minor shapes are going to be dependent on what scale degree they're on. So we have the C shape here, but when we go to the A shape here, the second isn't going to be D minor shape because it's starting on an A shape, so it's going up one member of a pentatonic scale. So one up from A is C. So it's going to be a C minor shaped D minor. And thank you, I have the purple colored right here. So it's shape fitted for you. There's your C minor shaped D minor or 2 minor. Okay, now let's look at the next box over, the G box. We start with the G-shaped root. Alright, here's a G-shaped root, root 3, 5, big G chord, you know. Now one up on a pentatonic scale from G is A, so we're looking for, and it's colored A minor. So we're looking for an A minor shaped D minor, 6, 2, 4, a key of C, or just 2. You know, the Dorian, 6, 2, 4, 6. That's it right there, nice chord right there. Alright, we go over to the E shape. We've got an E-shaped root up there. Up here on the guitar I have it. One up from E shape is a G minor shaped D minor or Dorian minor. I could almost play it right off. 4, 6, 2. Right up there. And last but not least, we got our D shaped major. One up from D is an E minor shaped Dorian minor. D minor shaped, as you know, is going to be 6, 2, 4. It's going to be shaped like a D minor right there. So way up on this D, I can get the D down here an octave lower, as opposed to, so I like to do it here. Alright, and then, so I'd be barring this and going from that bar. That's my reference point for the E minor shaped, and that's just going to come down here. just like this. So it's low, but if you bar it, you get the other notes. Now look where my finger is. 2 is barred, and then 4, 6 root. That's why you get a nice sound up on top. Okay, so that's 1 major to 2 minor. That's all we're concerned with in this top fretboard. Okay, the root major goes to the 2 minor Dorian. Now this next fretboard is the Lydian 4th, the Phrygian 3rd, 3, 5, 7, and the Lydian 4th, 4, 6 root. Let's look. What do we got? We're back in the C box. We're in the same C box that we were in before. No different. This is why I'm saying you can play everything from that C box. So far we've got our C, we've got our D minor, D, D stuff. Now we've got the 4th, we've got the 3rd first. Let's do the 3rd first. So we're going to do an E minor shaped D minor. Whoops, messed that up, Andy. So we've got going to go to so there's our E minor shaped D minor and an E shaped F, E shaped 4th, all in the C box. Alright, now let's look at those 2 chord qualities. Those are the shapes, the E major shaped 4th, the E minor shaped, and it's E, you know. It's going to go up to here. Now after the we're starting on the E now, right? No, we're starting on the we're on the E now here. We're no longer starting with the C shape. We're on the E shape. So where's the E shape going to go? What's the next shape up from E? Is D in cage. So we go right to the D shape in cage. We're going to have a D minor shaped 2 minor, 7, 3, 5. There's your D minor shape. Now this is all about shape fitting. Okay, and we're going to have a D major shape 4th. So remember, D, D. Everything's going to be double. With the 3rd and the 4th, everything's double. A minor and a major, but the same shape quality, just 1 semitone apart. So there we got it. Now we have to find it, make sure we don't mess up. So we've got our D shaped, D minor shaped E minor, which is here, key is C. Now the question is, where does the bar go? Okay, well, in the A box, we are in the A box. Are we not in the A box? We're in the this is the C box. Yeah, actually we're still in the C box there. Okay, so the next box over, we can do that. We can keep track of where we are from the bottom string here. Here's your C shape. Now we're in the A box. Okay, bottom and top string. So here's our A shaped root. But we're talking about the 4th, so we're going to play this. We're going to play a D shaped 4th right there. Now, here's what you got to pay attention to. Shape fitting. The shape of this D minor, okay, and remember, when you're starting with an A shape, alright, let's see how we're going to do this. Start with the A shape, okay, and then you go to the C shaped D minor. Okay, but we're not playing that right now. We're playing the D shaped 3 minor, not the C shaped 2 minor. The C shaped 2 minor still exists. Okay, 2 minor in second inversion is going to be 6, 2, 4. So there it is.